So we are here at EduNation 1 in Second Life. Not quite sure whether anybody's listening to this, but here I am. Beach volleyball. I'm asking because I'm still very much on my own here, but I think Helena is on her way. And here's Martin. Oh, yeah. There's nothing happening up there, so I can teleport Martin, why not? No. I think he's not around now. People nearby, my friends. Some sounds have nothing to do with me though. Martin, do you want to join me in Zoom? So I've kept my Hi Martin, I'm speaking in Zoom as well, so if you don't mind, you can stay here just like that. It's just that when you're speaking, mind you, people should hear you because of I'm transmitting computer sound. Let's see, should work.
I don't see you. Where are you?
Yeah, what you might have problems finding here on EduNation 1, that is a lot more built up than EduNation 3. Because of that, it's a lot slower resing. Yeah, you may have a lot of gray areas still around you until you see. If you want to come and join Zoom, feel free to do that, and then you can see my desktop. But I was just wondering whether you'd be inclined to play volleyball with me.
Okay. All right.
You don't have to. You don't have to, you know. If you don't feel like it, but it's just fun.
Okay. Don't worry. I'm going there.
Well, if your computer's a bit slow, it might not be the best experience you have, but I try to play with myself. And I'm sorry about the short pants, but sports is sports.
Don't worry. How do you do that?
That's a good question. Honestly, I don't know myself, but we'll have to figure it out together.
Okay.
Do you want to come and join me in Zoom, or
Yes.
I can give you the number? As I said, you may have to take off your guitar because you can't play volleyball with a guitar.
I'm not a good guitar player.
To be honest, I'm also not the very sportiest of all people, but in Second Life, everything is possible. Not sure. Does that work? This, I think it needs an S. Maybe it needs an S in front. HTTPS. So, not sure which one works. I've just got the number. I mean, if you,
I'm trying this first one.
I'm just wondering how the Innovation Festival is doing.
Second. Announce. Wait. We try this second one. Okay.
I mean, there you go. Fantastic. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for volunteering to play volleyball with me. I switch off the audio in Second Life.
I have disabled the audio. My audio is entering through Second Life.
Okay.
Maybe I.
Perhaps it's better to use the audio in Zoom.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm gonna do now. Wait a second.
Now.
Cool. Cool. Turn speeds. Could do a little bit higher here. I can improve my graphics. So what I can tell you a little bit about EduNation is here. EduNation Island is, we are here in the sandbox, and we have a festival ground as well here, because that's where Barbara started building all of these tents, and we have basically the same tents upstairs in the Skype lounge, except for here they are like slow resing. That's what I call it. It means that if you look at it first, it seems all very grayish, gray. No, we don't want a pinboard. We have the same games, attend with games here, attend with office equipment, and another one that just has some billboards on the side. They're replicas of last year's event. So this is still, as I said, it's quite low resing, and sometimes you see the graphics being a little bit blurred at first, and only when you focus the camera on it will they come to life.
Yeah.
We have some fun games here. Backgammon. As I said, we've cluttered this place. What is this place? I mean, EduNation Island is an island for language educators.
Yeah.
Because if I click on the preferences, do you see something that says draw distance? Draw distance set to 500 meters means I res a lot more objects visually, which also means that it takes a little bit more time.
Okay.
So when I'm going down the club and I have a very busy environment, what I do is I set the draw distance under preferences. No, that's not the toolbar. Under preferences, I set the draw distance to quite low, and if you see, for example, now, if I take it right down to maybe just 20 meters, then all I will see is the 70 meters around me, see? And that
Got it.
reduces lag by a large margin. I mean,
I
the
got
thing, I've been here a lot more often, and so my catch has already saved basically the objects. That's why I'm a lot faster resing than perhaps you are. When you're here the first time, then a lot of data has to come, like being downloaded on your computer first before you see things. So what do we have here? The volleyball game is the following. Okay, we have, for one thing, there is what's known as a wind indicator. Yeah, it just shows where the wind blows and how fast the wind blows. Yeah, so it's a little challenge.
Yeah.
Then
Too
what
much
we
wind.
have is a HUD, McCoy's HUD, touch. It says touch for HUD. Yeah, so you have a
What
blue
is that?
one, HUD fields. So if you put
Yeah.
click on the blue box behind you where it says HUD, and then accept at the top right hand side, you get a notification that says an object named McCoy's Volleyball HUD dispenser owned by Barbara Novelli has given you this object. So I'm going to keep McCoy's Volleyball HD, and you should have one that says Hatfield's HUD, Hatfield's Volleyball HUD.
Uh-huh. What does it mean, hat?
And
Want to know the-
a HUD is a head-mounted, heads-up display. So this is the expression for HUD, heads-up display, which means when you see this HUD in your inventory,
Okay.
it will attach itself to your screen and nobody else actually sees it. I'll show you that in a minute.
Okay.
And the HUD is usually used for interactivity in Second Life. For example, you can get a swimming HUD that allows you swimming positions as you attach the HUD to yourself, and your avatar has been influenced by this animations, as it were, swimming animations or diving animations.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Since I have quite a bit of inventory available, what I tend to look is, because there are 3 tabs. There's one, my inventory, and then there's recent. And under recent, I should find the HUD. And it displays to me all of the objects that I recently acquired.
Okay.
So here's my volleyball HUD. I right and mouse click on it and then say where.
Uh-huh. Got it.
So it says your HUD uses a lot of texture memory. It's likely to have negatively affect on your performance. Because these HUDs are intensely full of scripting, I know it looks a little bit like 2 squares that look empty, but I'll explain to you in a minute how they work. Did you find the HUD in your inventory? And
Well, wait a minute. Let me see. My inventory, calling cards, clothing, current outfit, gestures, my utils.
I can also stop sharing and you can share your screen if you want to.
Okay.
Then I can watch on and maybe help you along. By the way, we are streaming this already, so just be aware that you're on.
Did you see? Did you see my? Did you see my screen?
Did you actually see mine just now? Yes, you did. Okay. Okay. I see your screen now. Thank you very much. Lovely. That's great. So click on the 3rd tab, recent. Yeah, exactly. That's where it is. And in the objects, Oh, you didn't take the HUD, it seems. Can you perhaps click one more time on the HUD? Yeah. And at the top right-hand side, you see a message pop up. Just click on it. Not on the info. Sorry,
Okay.
click on the HUD and accept the HUD. That's it. Here, object, keep. That's it. Now you've got it. Now right-hand mouse click and select where.
Where
Yeah, on the left-hand side, in that list of recent items, that's where it is. It's called a Hatfields Volleyball HUD. Right-hand mouse
yes.
click on it and select where. That's it, worn. So you've got it now. And you see, now you can close the inventory tab or the inventory. Yeah, that's it. Okay. You can also minimize the chat. Very good. So if you now click on the frame of this HUD, and the HUD should be in the middle position of your screen. So click on the frame and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, click inside or on the frame. Nothing happens. So click on the frame. And you should see the volleyball field turn blue or red for you. So you
I'm clicking on the frame, but nothing happens, right?
Maybe click on the floor, perhaps where you are. It should see that red and it should highlight, no? A little bit slow rendering for you. Give it a bit of time, don't hurry, just peace.
Yeah.
You can close the minimap if you like, and you can lower your draw distance to make sure you have a better performance, perhaps.
Preferences.
Preferences, correct.
Graphics.
Graphics, excellent. Draw distance is 120. That's fine, actually. That's about 100 will give you a very good performance.
Quality speed is all right here.
That's correct. Quality and speed is perfect. Draw distance is fine. And the avatar maximum complexity, I tend to do 100,000. That is that very complex avatars will stop showing. There are many gadgets. Some really overdo their avatar complexity and come up with jewelry and gadgets and scripts and are very heavy loading for everyone all around. That's fine. 100,000 is perfect. So click on OK. Now we go back to the game and see whether now, by the way, you can close the minimap as well.
Okay.
So what happens now, these are the two fields, yeah? Could you perhaps click on the white frame of the volleyball field and see whether that, because the minute you attach the HUD, I quickly saw that it was active, yeah?
There's here, it's an information.
Well, not on the information, just click on it
No.
to activate it, that's all. No, it still doesn't want to show the red and the blue for some reason, which it does when I... what you seem to have enabled, Martin, is when you click on the floor, your avatar moves. Is that possible?
Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
But
I would recommend to take this out completely. Can you go back to the preferences?
yeah.
And whoever's watching us now, I mean, we've got two people watching us, probably myself and me, myself and I. So don't worry about it. So who's ever watching us, these are vital skills. Let's just move and view. That's on the left-hand side, one of the navigations, move and view. And there's one that says when you click on the floor, it moves the avatar. And I would take this out. It's under graphics. It says sound and media and chat, move and view.
Ah, yes, move and view.
That's it, yeah. And where is it? Hang on. Here, it's at the bottom. It says single click on land, move to click point. So I would take
No
that
action.
out. No action. Double click on land, no action. That's fine. So click on OK. That's better, isn't it?
Okay.
So you don't have to move all the time now.
Yeah.
Can you still try and click again on the frame of this HUD? And maybe in the edge of the HUD or in the middle of the HUD or the opposite, the top frame rather than the bottom frame.
Yes, I'm clicking on the frame, on the blue frame.
Yeah, and try to click on the red frame, the top one, which is mine. And click inside the frame, please. Because what happens is the following. When you click inside the frame, have a look. Where Gwen is standing, there's a tiny bit of a shadow on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah. If you now click in the red frame on the side, or maybe, yeah, then the shadow moves. And the shadow is the position where the ball will land. So you can control where the ball will land, which is like in a
Yeah.
real volleyball game that you are looking for the empty spot where, you know, yeah.
Okay.
And I,
Yes.
likewise, I have also a shadow. I placed a shadow on your square, basically on your territory, where the ball will land as soon as I put it in the air. I'll show you in a minute how to put it in the air. But first of all, would you mind taking off the guitar? Or are you very keen on that guitar?
Let me see. How do I do that?
Yeah.
Um,
The one thing I kind of recommend to you is to look at it from the front, look at yourself from the front, and best you do this, well, camera control is one way of doing it. Yeah, correct. Front view, that's one way. Excellent. Okay. And now right mouse click on the guitar and say detach.
detach. Okay. Right.
Exactly. And don't detach very quickly because you have to see what is being selected to detach. You might take your pants off if you're not careful. Yeah. Same now with the jacket. Right and mouse click on your jacket. Hang
Detach.
on. No, no, no. That will detach
Okay.
the whole top. Do you see that the whole top was selected?
Yes.
Okay, no, we don't want the whole top. Otherwise, you look like yesterday. Do you remember when accidentally you
Yeah.
deleted? Yeah. So the guitar is gone, but now you can play. Let me show you how to take it. Do you have a ball next to you? Yeah. I would go back to rear view. Otherwise, it's very difficult to navigate.
There is a ball here, a volleyball.
Yes, you can take that one if you like. Drag it to yourself.
I can drag it.
Yeah, because the mouse turns into a little hand, so it kind of says that it will attach to your mouse. Yes, it's moving. Excellent. There you go. It's moving
There we
towards
go.
you.
This.
Yeah, you can get rid of that. Very good. So the ball has to be right next to you. It has to be very near.
It won't come.
It's got kind of a bit of a border between in the net, and that means the volleyball game is placed a little bit too high. So if you click on it, maybe it jumps a bit. It's a bit tricky. Let me kick it for you.
Clicking on the ball.
Yeah, I know it's a bit stuck here. Okay. It's, as I said, the volleyball game has been positions a bit poorly.
Can
So
you catch
now it's there. Okay.
there?
I kind of
There is,
grabbed it for you. So have the ball very close to you. Yeah.
okay.
And now close to you, as close as possible. On the floor. Still on the floor. Yeah.
On the floor.
Yeah, exactly. So you move it very close to you. And now you click on the red frame, double click on it or click on it longer. I hope it works.
On the
No,
longer.
the HUD. You have to click on the HUD, yeah, and click longer, and then the ball should jump up in the air and land where the shadow is. No, you have to click on the HUD.
The shadow moves when I click here.
Yes, it's because it wants to position it there.
Yes.
Put the ball a lot closer to you, perhaps. Move it to your feet.
Oops. I kicked it. No.
No, you shouldn't have to run after the ball. You could stay there and just drag it with a mouse. Well, that's the fun of a ball game.
Oh my God.
Okay, don't worry. Leave it there for the moment. I'm going to take over screen sharing and I'm going to kick, have the ball. Yeah, this is the joy of jumping around. Take your time. Don't worry. I'm taking over screen sharing so that you can.
Okay. I got the volleyball on my feet. Now.
No, don't worry for the moment. If you position yourself in your field, and
Okay.
let me show you how to do it. It could also be that Second Life. I'm not sure whether we. Anyway, because the thing is that I found Firestorm Viewer displays the colors of the fields a lot easier. I'm just, sorry, I'm going back to Second Life to take away screen sharing from you, if you don't
Okay.
mind, or if you stop screen sharing. So stop participant screen sharing, and now I take over again. I love it. We're having some fun. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm going to grab a ball. So do you see my screen in Zoom now? So
How do you do that?
are you sure? So, and now I'm going to click in the left-hand side of the, come on. Come on. Why
You
does
kick
it better in
ball.
Firestorm, huh? So I'm grabbing another ball. Maybe that one is out. So, and when you click on the so,
Okay.
so okay, so I have to really click hard. Stay here, ball. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky at the beginning. Maybe I'm
Why
not.
why don't we play football?
So, do you see this? Okay.
Yes.
It's,
How did you do that?
well, as I said, I drag it close and then I click on the HUD. And I think I
Okay.
have to click on it longer. I need to click on it. You see? No, not high enough.
You clicked on the blue square.
On your square. Yeah,
Yes.
I have to click on yours.
Yes. Let me try.
Yeah. You tried with a ball. That one. Oops. Stay here. Oops. Stay here.
Wow, where are you? Yeah. I can't grab it.
For some reason, it's very slow. It's
Yes.
I've had a lot better success with Firestorm.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here, come
I was
on.
able to really push this one very high. But for some reason now it doesn't want to do it.
Here it comes.
That's the joy of the game, you know. Ah, you
Okay,
got
now
it. You. Hey.
I'm making progress.
No, it
Come
still
on.
doesn't want to do it anymore. See? Ball doesn't want to move. I just did it, and now... So. Or maybe it's because it's your turn. I don't know. When you're clicking
I'm
on it,
trying.
you know what I mean? Maybe we have to have one turn each. Do you want to give it a
Maybe.
try? Then I won't bother with the putt.
Yes, I'm trying to drop the ball on the other side.
Yeah, it doesn't want to move, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Let me click and see activated. Oh, I might have to try it with Firestorm. It was a lot better. Ah. Is it possible that I have this one here? It seems.
Cancel.
No. The shadow moves, you see. So
Yes, the shadow moves.
the shadow moves, and that's it. So
But the ball doesn't. Hmm. Maybe the balls are too heavy.
well, I just managed to get it.
Yes, I did it a minute ago.
Yeah, and
I could.
I might be inclined to stop Second Life and start Firestorm Viewer. Because with that one, it worked a lot better yesterday. I tried and tried and tried. And eventually I got the ball really beautiful, that it would jump very high. And every time it would land on the shadow.
Yeah.
But for some reason now it doesn't do it. So let me try Firestorm Viewer. This could have to do with Second Life Viewer. You know. What's the difference between Second Life and Firestorm Viewer? Firestorm is a third-party viewer. And Firestorm is the one we use for OpenSim a lot. OpenSim is an identical copy of Second Life, with the difference that you can run OpenSim worlds and have a certain measure of security. Whereas like here in Second Life, it's a matter of there's a world out there and you cannot protect your students from going any places, and there's a lot of adult content in Second Life.
Okay.
Yeah, the adult content is clearly marked with certain ratings of the Sims. Yeah, they're A rating, whereas EduNation is a G rating one. And G rating means that you're not, no profanity or no nudity is allowed on EduNation. But there are adult Sims where nudity is allowed, and so there's certain danger for young people. I mean, you can't enter when you're below 16 in Second Life because of that. However, OpenSim is different. So we can take children into OpenSim because the OpenSim regions we can securely close down for anybody outside, and we can make sure that our students don't wander about. And
I got it.
so what I have to do is I have to quickly log off Second Life. Oh, let me just, don't quit. Let me just tell Pionia. She's just turned up. We are in Zoom. Trying to volleyball. Beach volleyball, we're trying this one. So Helena is also she's offline, why not? Okay. With luck. And Zoom ID is 99111552011. So Firestorm worked for me yesterday, so I am relogging with Firestorm. Yeah, okay. Back in 1 minute. You still hearing me, Martin, right? Okay. Well, I've used Firestorm Viewer for many years, and it's a third-party viewer that, in my eyes, is nicer than Second Life. And the one thing it would do, in the past, it was able to join Second Life and OpenSim. This has changed, sadly. In the last couple of months, they brought out a specific new viewer for Second Life, Firestorm did, and a new version for OpenSim. And they said it's actually Second Life itself has changed some of the programming. And so they're required now to come out with 2 different versions and say 2 different versions do make sense. So it takes a bit to log out, I'm afraid. And I've been using it for so long. I'm very happy with it. It's very fast, and especially the voice chat features I find a lot easier. The reason I use Second Life Viewer is simply because of the students, yeah. And the students have, if we introduce them to Second Life and OpenSim, we just make sure we use 2 viewers rather. They're not called browsers, they're viewers. Yeah, so they view the world and accordingly. It's like a browser really, but for 3D. Anyway, so I'm using Second Life Viewer, and we had in June, we had a group of students. We had 41 students run a project week here in Second Life for about 10 days. And that was very exciting because they would do a lot of psychological experiments in Second Life and try and find out whether Second Life is able, whether people behave similar in Second Life as they do in real life. There are some classical psychological experiments that with a certain amount of peer pressure would actually make people do something that they otherwise wouldn't do. Yeah, and it works quite consistently across, well, it's been tried and tested, these experiments for many years, and in many different nationalities and different locations. It always works the same. It's if you conduct the experiment in a certain manner, then eventually, due to peer pressure, more than 30% of all of the the persons, the volunteer persons who are like guinea pigs, bowed towards the peer pressure and said and did things that they would not have otherwise have said. So, and they tried these experiments in Second Life and found it's different. Second Life is different. Here, for some reason, peer pressure doesn't seem to work. They have not found out why, and they haven't done conclusive mass of experiments. It was only a trial experiment sort of thing. So it is still a sort of, maybe it's preliminary results or whatever. So I'm back again now for for this, and now
Here is Hyonia. Hyonia is here.
Yes, yeah. She's wanting to play volleyball. She said she tried yesterday a little bit and couldn't.
Yeah.
Is she in SL? No, she's not in Zoom, right? Okay. Hi, Pionia. Can we play? Can we play?
Hello, dear.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in Zoom as well, so I'm just trying, and I'm showing my screen too. The thing is the following: have you attached the HUD? Have you taken the blue HUD?
Yes, I got the heart.
Okay. And what happens is you've got a blue frame, I believe, at the bottom and a red frame at the top. Is that right?
On the top, yes.
Are you using Firestorm Viewer?
Yes.
Okay. So then what happens? Let me just try and see why I'm not hearing myself actually. That's because I've muted. Sorry, I'm just checking the live stream. We're still on. Yeah, I'm in Zoom as well, so I'm just trying, and I'm showing. Okay, sorry about that, but I had to quickly check whether the audio is coming across. Now that we're getting prepared. Okay, you have a blue frame at the bottom and a red frame at the top. Sorry, I'm hearing my own voice now. Martin, can you mute, please? In SL or in Second Life? I have to use Zoom and Second Life now at the moment. Martin, can you mute one or the other? Both, please. Sorry, thank you. No, I have to take both audios at the moment. I'm sorry you will be hearing an echo, Martin. You're free to leave Zoom if you like. It's because Pionia is not in Zoom. She hasn't got enough bandwidth to do both. So, okay, Pionia, here we go. So what you do is when you click in the blue frame at the top, sorry, your red frame at the top, then the shadow, do you see the shadow on the floor? It moves.
Yes, it moves.
Exactly. So what it does, it allows me to position the ball where it should land. Now I'm going to grab a ball from Martin or from a new one, doesn't matter. So I'm going to grab a ball and position it right next to me. And then I target it. At the moment, I'm targeting towards Martin, and I click the frame, the top frame, very hard. And did you see the ball jump? Like I click it long time, and it ends up at the shadow where you're standing behind you. The shadow which I placed basically by clicking in the frame. Yeah? Shall I try again? And it works in Firestorm.
It's not like you use your hands for this.
No, all you have to do is you have to keep the ball near you. Yeah. So I'm keeping the ball near me. And then I click in the position which I chose, which is now I'm doing it right where you're standing. How's that? I'm positioning the ball right where you're standing in front of you. Do you see this? Okay. So, and now I put it near me, and now I click long enough the blue frame. So it jumps right up and it should land next to you. Now you have to stand on the shadow and click on the frame back. Do you see?
Stand on the circle.
No, you don't have to stand. Yeah, well, that's where it will land. Yeah. So obvious you stand near the circle. Yeah, exactly. But what you still.
Ball,
Yeah. Hang on.
and I'm going to get it with this thing.
I'm going to give you the ball. It's a bit tricky to cross this line at the middle. Can you grab it? Yeah, it's kind of gets stuck. The volleyball field is a little bit placed too high. So take it. Yeah, that's it. Now you've got it. Okay.
So now I'm going to aim.
Yes, you aim.
How do I aim?
Well, the shadow is next to me. You don't have to aim, but you click a little bit towards where I am probably positioned and hold down. Yeah, okay. I have to move towards the shadow because this is where the ball will land. And you click long enough into the red square at the top, and then let go, and then the ball should fly. If you're on the Firestorm viewer, it didn't work. Yeah, it did. Now I have to go here.
Okay, so you have to.
I have to go here.
Use both.
Yeah, and the ball should land on top of me now.
Blue or red.
Did you see it? It landed where I was, and I clicked on the blue frame to give it back for me. As the top frame. For me, the top frame is you, and the bottom frame is me. I don't call it blue. Well, it's blue for opposite is blue. Where you are is blue.
Here.
Yeah, cool.
See?
Yes, and
There you go.
oh, now I have to quickly go right. So otherwise, and now it has to come back. Hopefully, where I'm standing. Where's the ball? You've given it such a height. It's gone.
Yes, where is it?
Yeah, where is it? Well, it should have landed.
How do you score? How do you play this? I mean, I still don't.
I mean, the thing is, the idea is that the minute you basically hit the ball and it goes right in the air, I have to move towards the shadow. And when I am just in the right position to get it, that I click again on the frame, then it will jump back to where you are. So you have to walk quickly to the shadow. You have to move. And then you can hit it back. And so we can bounce the ball back and forth, at least for a while. And then whoever loses it, obviously that's the point, you know. So I'm going near where the shadow could be. I just have to watch it the minute you start kicking. Hang on. Okay. Go for it, girl. Oh,
Okay,
some ball, some, yes. Okay, here we go. And
Okay.
it was there.
And I had to walk to the.
I missed it.
Was my ball.
It was your ball. It's true.
Okay.
So now I'm going.
Great.
I'm now.
Give instructions. You know, you're teaching.
Yeah.
So, instructions. That's.
Okay, stay there, Pionia. I'm going to give you the ball. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, didn't take it. Hang on. Must be closer.
Now it moved.
Something now it moved. Yeah, the shadow moves because I'm trying to hit the same spot. Oh, I think this ball is used up. For some reason. I think here we go. No, I think we have to give it a new one. I'll grab a new one. Yeah. I'm not sure whether it does it with a new one. I have no idea. Careful. You hold down and then you click one more time. Now quickly, it's coming. It's still in the air. Hang on. No, or maybe it's gone. The wind, we have to watch the wind. Do you see the pole with the red beam? That is actually a wind indicator. And it would tell us that the ball might fly a long way. And I'm going to take this hat and move it a little bit somewhere else. Oops. I didn't mean to detach it. I just wanted to move it. So where? Edit, detach, because it's in the way for me. Now you can see that it lights up nicely the different squares to indicate the blue one is yours and mine is yours. Okay. So ready to go roll. Another one. We've got tons of volleyball back and forth here. So, okay, Pioneer, stay there. You're getting a ball. Now it's flying. It hit the shadow. Did you see it? Come on, do it, Martin. All right, I'm ready for it. Pioneer, I don't hear you anymore for some reason.
I can do it.
Yes, you can't or you can. You can or you can't, Martin.
I can't.
Okay, grab a new ball. When they come out of the it seems to be okay when they come out of the box. So for some reason, some of the old ones, they kind of, so I'm clicking on where Pioneer is. Okay, Pioneer, ready? Jong, and it flies high. Yips. And you have to go to that position, Pioneer. You're too slow.
Right on the shadow.
Yeah, for some reason, I think we have to always. Let me grab this ball. No, it doesn't work. So.
Can you try again? Now I have to go all the way there.
So, okay. So I'll try this position again for you, Pioneer, but you have to basically run where the shadow is, yeah? There she is. Careful, it's coming. Yes. It's coming, it's coming.
No.
Yeah, it's right in the air. Here it is. See? It landed right on the shadow. It takes a while. It's like really high, but it does it. It does it. Ooh. Do you want another try, Pioneer? Stay tuned. Here we go. Careful, it's flying. Yes. And then the minute it drops in front of you, Pioneer, you click on the top square, which is the red one for you, to hit it back. And I have to run to the shadow to hit it back again. Do you see? That's why the ball has to be near you in order to activate it. Roger that? But I think we're already out of time with our volleyball game. And then we go to the water sports. But at least I know now how it works, because it wouldn't do it with the Second Life viewer, to be honest. It didn't. Do you use Firestorm? Oops. Do you use Firestorm? Ah, it's a strong wind. Be right back. Okay, so real life is coming. So we are ending our volleyball session. Or Martin, do you want to give it a last try to hit me the ball? If you click on that,
I don't know. I'm trying.
if you click on the sack and get a new ball,
Okay.
yeah. Hang on. Here it is for you. It's almost like bowling. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Well done. Oh yes. Oh, I must run. So now, and the minute it comes down is it fell right in the other corner.
But I didn't hit the ball.
Well, it flew high. You did a good job. No?
I'll try another one.
Yeah, please do. Do you wanna grab this one? Careful. Okay, run to the shadow on the floor.
Okay.
Yes, and now the minute it comes down. Yes. Now you hit it. You hit my square. Oh, he's yips here.
No.
You're sending me bonkers here. Such a laugh.
I look like crazy man.
Well, today was beach volleyball, and on Thursday we're playing basketball. And if you're unhappy with both ball sports, then we'll play football.
Yeah, maybe.
That was a good try. So now we're going over to the water sports. So I click now on the HUD and say detach, because we're finished with this one, and we go over to EduNation 3 for the water sports. I just keep the live stream running, and can you in Zoom, can you mute when you, because Zoom, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Because I have you, I mean, if you speak in Second Life and I can talk to you in Second Life, they hear you on the live stream, because I've got, I hope, sounding, share computer sound. Okay. You will hear yourself now, I'm afraid. It's best to perhaps leave Second Life. Shall we go over to EduNation for the water sports?
Okay.
Please follow me, everyone. We can walk this way, and we've placed a lot of volleyballs here.
Wait, I lost you. Where are you?
Oh, wait, I'm coming back. Here is where I am. So she's has a sexy walk. Oh, this way is where the colored ball is. So turn around. I'm behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. For some reason, you've got a sitting animation in your body. No. Yeah, no. It's when you actually sit somewhere and you get up and you teleport somewhere else, it's best to stand up, because otherwise the animation of the sitting animation is kind of still in your body. So we walk this way to EduNation 3. Yeah, and you don't see anything as of yet, but as soon as we cross the sim border, there you go. A complete sim develops. That's the sim border. So we're in for some water sports as far as I know on the schedule. Hang on, let me check the schedule. Oops, oops. Not that people are, I think it's the, my computer's slow as well. All right, here we go. Water sports. So if you click on that link, let's look at the schedule first. 3 to 4. No, water sports is at 6, which means I'm an hour early. I didn't realize we have another break here. So we'll meet again at 6 o'clock in 1 hour's time, if that's okay.
In 1 hour time?
Yes, in 1 hour's time.
Ah, okay.
And don't worry, you don't have to play beach volleyball again this week.
Yeah, I have to practice more. Okay. So,
and see you later on. Exactly.
see you later. Okay.
See you later in 1 hour's time.
Cool.